Hello, friends. Laura Whitfield here, your independent Scentsy consultant for Laura's Aroma Retreat. And this is really ultimately a training video for my team. I just kind of wanted to share the way that I am currently running parties. I know Scentsy was originally designed around being able to do home parties, getting um, getting the samples and stuff available for people to be able to sniff, which is why we have our tester kits. But currently, in our day and age, that is really not a thing right now. So um, I signed up for Scentsy back in August, so this is the only way that I personally know how to do parties. So I just kind of wanted to share with you guys the steps that I am currently taking in order to do these. So first and foremost, I do set up an individual group. You can kind of see here, I've got a couple parties going. I'll kind of take a peek at those. But when I'm going to set it up, I do create a brand new group that is specific to the hostess and her friends. So this is a party of mine that just ended. So I have everything set up, and I'll kind of try to scroll all the way to the bottom. I do currently run my parties for 2 weeks. I do know that some people run them very, very short, 3 to 4 days or, something along those lines. I personally feel like that is a bit too short. And I'll kind of explain why here in a minute. So you can see there's all kinds of things that I have set up inside of my parties. So I try to have a lot of interactive things. So, like it's a good day to have a good day. I want people to share photos of what made them happy that day. So it's not just all Scentsy related. So, I mean, you can see, I want to interact with people. I want to get to know people. So, I mean, I do have information about Scentsy in here. So you see, I've got the link to the video for Scentsy Club. Here's another, interactive post, which would you choose? Personally, I've been eyeing this aloe vera warmer myself, and then I do share things along the line. So if somebody places an order, I do tell them thank you very much. I appreciate it, and then I share real life photos of what they've actually ordered. So I try to the best of my ability to stay away from flyer photos, but when new things come along that nobody has, clearly I have to use a flyer sometimes. So like this one, the PUA came out during this party. And all I had was a flyer. So I do sometimes include those in there, but in order to make it significantly easier for me, I do use an outside application called Vizzly. So Vizzly has a free trial that you can test it out, but it does help automate things. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in here, and it's just connected directly through my Facebook. And you can see here I have a few things set up. So this is a party that I am currently running. These two just ended today. They had their very last post, and then I do keep my VIP group in here too as well. So like when we were getting the new catalog season and stuff, I'll occasionally put together a template to share the information from the new catalog, over a period of time. Because if you throw too much stuff at people at once, it becomes kind of overwhelming. It gets lost in the shuffle, and I really try not to do that if I can help it. So I do have several templates in here. Currently, right this moment, the one I am using is for my spring and summer parties. So one cool thing about Vizzly is you can share your codes with other, people or consultants in our case to use. And I'm drawing a blank there for a second, you guys, I'm so sorry. But obviously I do have this, personalized to me. So I will, kind of show you here. This is my opening post. I do something called a party pack for all of my parties. And that is part of the reason that I run these for 2 weeks. And I'm trying to get it up here. So part of the reason that I run these for 2 weeks is because I do use the party packs, and it does take time for them to get sent out in the mail. It does take time for them to be received. It takes a little bit of time for people to really go through them, sniff through the samples that I've got included in here, and really get a feel for what Scentsy has to offer. So like I said, it was originally designed around being able to get together with people, and that's just not an option right now. So I had to get kind of creative. I got the original idea from Christina Stainbrook. She's somebody that I have never met in real life, but I absolutely adore her. I watch everything that she does on her YouTube channel, and I just think she's like hysterical and fabulous and brilliant. So thank you, Christina, if you were ever to watch this. But I did get the idea from her for the party packs, and kind of adapted it to fit me a little bit better. So inside here, like I said, it's chock full of goodies. So that is the main reason that I obviously run my parties for 2 weeks, is because I want them to have a chance to get it in their hands, go through it. So my very first welcoming post, I do it a couple of days prior to the party kicking off. And this is completely scheduled. So it did take me time to set this up. When I first did my first Vizzly, somebody provided me with the code. I kind of just went in and changed her stuff just to get my feet wet in it. And then this time around, I completely adapted it and built my own template. So does it take time to build this template? Absolutely. It took me probably about a good solid week, because I only work on it a little bit at a time, but I was preparing for spring and summer. And I knew it was coming. And, as a consultant, we have early access to some of the information. So that helps out greatly. But once I've got it done, it's just done. So I do shoot videos for mine. So you can see here, I update my party pack video on pretty much a regular basis. I do share that here as well on my channel, just because I think one of the greatest parts about Scentsy is the family community and being able to share your ideas with other people, and adapt them for your own, what fits your groove best, I guess is the best way I could think to put it. So when I change my party packs, I always shoot a new video. I update it in my template. I've got a couple personalized things in here for my hostesses as well. So this graphic, and I won't show you the whole thing, obviously, it has the hostess's name on there, and excuse me, that way it's personalized to them. So you can see I have this set up, and I also don't like to hit people with tons of posts every single day. That gets really stinking annoying. I don't personally like to be part of anything that, sends out 20, 30 posts a day. It's just obnoxious. So I try to keep it very, very simple. Like you can see here, this one is only 4 posts for the whole day. And again, I try to incorporate as many videos as I possibly can, just because I know videos are people's, favorites. So this is another video that I shot personally, how to change your wax totally mess free. Again, I try to stay away from flyers if I can, but there are some things like this needed to be a flyer. There's no way that I could possibly go through and show every single warmer here in one shot without putting something together. But then I do incorporate and bring in real life photos as well, because the catalog is gorgeous and beautiful, and it gives you a really good idea, but it just doesn't do any of the warmers justice whatsoever. So again, we have a fantastic community where we share a lot of photos amongst each other, and really, are able to show people what it looks like in real life, so you can imagine it in your home. So yeah, that's really, this is what I do. Vizzly makes it super, super simple. It makes it completely streamlined, so that whenever I have a new group or a new party starting, I'm able to just set up their group and import the Vizzly template, and it really takes me roughly about 15 to 20 minutes tops, and then the party pretty much runs itself. I do go in there and interact on the posts. I comment with people. It always helps if your hostess is super active in there. And then I have also recently I just tested out having a borrow bag for my hostess in the meantime, because obviously people are still going to work, they're still getting together with their close circle, but it's not bringing me personally into their close circle. So I did put together a borrow bag. It has all of my testers. It has a couple other things in there that my hostesses can share with their friends and family that they do get together with, to give them a much better idea than the smaller version in the party pack can. So I will do a separate video on what is inside my borrow bag, but I hope that, you know, this has given you kind of an idea of what Vizzly's capability is. And if you guys have any questions, obviously, please feel free to throw a comment down below, or you can reach out to me directly. I'd be more than happy to help you guys with some more in-depth details on exactly how this works and the full functionality of it. But if I were to do a total tutorial, we'd be sitting here for a little while. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a general overview of the tool that I use and how I'm currently running my Facebook parties. So thank you very much. Have a great day.